All right, switching gears now, you can see the ships docked in San Francisco and you instantly know what week it is. Fleet Week is back on after a year of virtual events due to the pandemic. And yes, that means ship tours. People in uniform and the Blue Angels are all here this week. The first Navy ships arrived today. They are preparing for visitors later this week. You see the Blue Angels right here. KTVU's Christian Captain joins us now live from the city's waterfront. And Christian, Fleet Week is a shot in the arm for local businesses.
Yeah, if you take a look here behind me in the distance, 3 piers over, you can just start making out the back end, the aft end of the Shoup, the first bay ship to make it into the bay yesterday. Fleet Week this year is a pretty big deal since it is the only Fleet Week nationwide this year. The guided missile destroyer Shoup was the first of 4 Navy ships to make it to the shores of San Francisco and kick off this year's in-person Fleet Week. The event had to go virtual last year due to COVID. Lieutenant Joe Pfaff says the Navy had to protect the public and keep the ships ready to serve.
We have to make sure that our ships are clean. We have to make sure that, once we have what we referred to as a COVID bubble formed, that we did maintain that readiness and maintain that preparedness so we could actually do our operations. So virtual was really the only way we could go last year.
This year, the in-person tours can resume. Visitors will be required to wear masks while on board. Fleet Week in San Francisco is the only in-person Fleet Week nationwide this year, and sailors and Marines say they're happy to be here in the city by the bay.
Being the only Fleet Week for more or less the last 2 years, a lot of excitement. We're happy to be out here again. Happy to bring our Navy to you, and it's just going to make this Fleet Week in 2021 much more special.
The ships are expected to be a major draw. In years past, Fleet Week has attracted more than 1 million visitors to San Francisco. Aquarium of the Bay CEO George Jacobs says that's good news for attractions along the city's waterfront.
The regional tourism or regional traffic has actually shot up, and our numbers are better than 2019 numbers at the same time, which is really surprising and encouraging. And events like the Fleet Week definitely bring in more energy, and we would like to harness that energy and do it safely.
In fact, the aquarium is already selling tickets for a Fleet Week watch party, including access to their balcony.
Hopefully we'll have great weather like we did last weekend, and you're going to see those Blue Angels just shoot right by. From what I've been told, when they're flying upside down, you can actually see them in the cockpit.
Visitors to San Francisco say they're already watching some of the preparations.
It's been great. There's so many people out here, too. It's good to see.
Visitors say traffic was already a challenge on a Monday without the air show. The best call, the experts say, take public transit.
Yeah, it's not too bad with BART. Traffic, it's kind of hectic out here, but BART makes it manageable.
The ship tours begin Wednesday. The air shows get underway Friday through Sunday. We're live in San Francisco. Christian Captain, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
And Christian, you said this is going to be the only in-person Fleet Week nationwide. This happens all over the country, New York as well. Did the organizers say whether this was because of the high vaccination status of the residents here in the Bay Area?
No, they didn't specifically say why they picked San Francisco. They did say, though, that they are very excited to be here. This is one of their favorite ports of call. When I talked with them, they said that they were very excited that San Francisco was the city that they picked this year.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited. I'll be out there next weekend as well. Christian, thank you so much. Appreciate it.